So guys, I just planted this yesterday, like around about night almost. It's also Monday, it looks like it's gonna rain. But this is my garden here. Someone, I don't know, planted cucumbers here. It has some cucumbers on. There's actually, this one's like the biggest. Someone planted that there, which I don't know why. It wasn't supposed to be there. I have a lot of blackberries growing. Here's some. Growing. There's a whole bunch here. And there's also blackberries starting to grow there. There's some more. There's another tomato. This is like the rest of my garden. There's some onions. Bunch of kale and lettuce. There's also a bunch of chives growing here also. And weeds. And this is just all tomatoes. Then this is my other one that's really doing good. This mint plant. It's doing really good. It's doing better than the other one. And I also spread this guy on my graduation day when I got back from school with the fungal stuff. And this is some hanging plants. And these are peppers for growing this year. Because we didn't have much room in our garden, so we're growing those there. And these are also grapes. Yeah, grapes. There's also grapes growing over there. Whole bunch. They just started growing up over there. Because there's these things that we had to keep them up, but they fell down. And I'm trying to grow some Virginia creeper on my arbor. That's the only one that's really doing good. All the other ones kind of died. I got it from where on the side of my yard there's a whole bunch of Virginia creeper growing. So I got it from there. Now I'm walking in the back like my old video. I'm going to show you guys some invasive plants. And I was starting to break them. So I'm going to go and walk over there. And then here's some more poison ivy. There's a whole bunch of poison ivy here growing. I'm going to take the shortcut, not this trail. I'm going to go over here. There's Virginia creepers starting to grow in the middle of the trail. But there's these big fallen trees. I should cut them. I made a trail going around there. And there is poison ivy kind of starting to creep up on the side of this trail. There's poison ivy. There's a lot of poison ivy. This whole field back here is just filled with poison ivy. And the last year I was trying to show you guys that, but it's night. It's just huge. All that green there, that's just old poison ivy. Just old poison ivy. Goes on for a very long time. It starts from all like down there and goes away from here. And it keeps on going. And it's pretty. It's even growing. I think it's growing back there. I'm not sure. It's just there's a whole bunch of Virginia creeper going back here though. That's not poison ivy though. I'm pretty sure that's not poison ivy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Virginia creeper going back here. I don't see any poison ivy. Yeah, I think it's just all Virginia creeper. There's a lot of it growing here though. Nope, there is poison ivy growing in here. Did some poison ivy there, there's poison ivy. So yeah, it's Virginia creeper and poison ivy. But you can see that in there. That all there is just poison ivy. All that is just old poison ivy. There's Virginia creeper growing on that tree. But there, I'm zooming in because I don't want to walk into poison ivy because you can see down there. That's poison ivy. It's growing in with the Virginia creeper. It's kind of hard to see because Virginia creeper is green. It's growing more better than the poison ivy that's growing there, but there's still poison ivy. Then this is the jumps where I was gonna jump my bike. I completely forgot that I popped the tire yesterday. I was riding up my school and they had like this slanted it was a slanted concrete, and I popped my front tire up over it, and I just rode really fast. And when my back tire I didn't pop up my back tire, so it popped. I will show you my bike after I show you guys now that I show you guys kind of back here. And someone's been chopping down a lot of trees. So, you can see the forts. There's one back there, that's a fort. It got broken. And here's a fort there. I did leaf blow out to the forts. And people on like dirt bikes and things like that been riding back here and ATVs. So like that's kind of why the ground looks loose like that. It's actually pretty good. It killed the brush stuff that was growing in the trail. So at least now it's a bit better. There's a whole bunch of poison ivy just starting to grow up on this trail. There's this whole poison ivy there. And I think there was some growing in the middle of here, but really stopped because that guy rode his ATV over here. And there is some starting to grow in there. I don't know if comments will be on this video, but if comments are on this video, please tell me an easy solution to get rid of poison ivy, except for like pulling it up or something like that. And this is hawkweed too. This hawkweed grows really high. That's also, well, I don't know what that is. That could be a hawkweed. There is some pretty flowers back here. Whoa, I haven't seen this. Look. Still so flush. It's all green now. I forget what these are called, these trees. But they have little thorns on them and stuff. My granddad knows what they're called. They have little thorns. These are trees in Arizona that have thorns like this. Yeah, so you have to be careful. And there is some sumac here. There's sumac. And more of that thorny stuff is going over there. Right there too. Look at all these white, pretty flowers growing here. Alright, now I'm gonna... Whoa, look at that. That's actually pretty great. I actually have a whole bunch of those growing up the street. And I did destroy a lot of it, but grow back. Because Japanese knotweed does that. It's extremely invasive. It's one of the most invasive plants there is. More Virginia creeper. It just kind of grows everywhere. Like you can basically find it everywhere. I smashed all this out, but it's all starting to grow back. Because that's what Japanese knotweed does. It's all starting to just grow back. This was not like this. I had stung like right here by a bee. Because I was throwing that big tire to smash it. Like a couple weeks ago. Probably longer than that because that was before school got out. But I smashed all this. It's pretty big. It's starting to really regrow. There's a trail back in there. I've been on it a couple times. There's some more. I'm gonna go walk back to my house. Oh, there's some bees. Yellow jacket. Trying to get him. I couldn't get him. He will fly. I probably couldn't get him on video because he's really going pretty fast. Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. This brush really got killed back here. It was really just like a mess. But that guy rode his ATV back here a couple times. It kind of killed the weeds and stuff that were growing here. It really needs to be like weed whacked and stuff. And like mowed and stuff back here. And like all the vines to get cut. Because I ride my bike back here and you really can't do that with all these vines. Because it would hurt. Look at all these vines. Stuff growing in the trail. It's all just sorts of stuff. And like things like this, spiky things just growing in the trails. Whole bunch of stuff like that. That's why I don't really ride on this trail because that's all thorny. It's coming out halfway in the middle of the trail. A bunch of thorny stuff. But it's not as bad. Because that guy rode his ATV back here. There is like a secret like camp thing back in here that I went on in a trail. There's a trail. It's like there's a campfire back in this trail. Back here. I'm not going to walk back there because this video is already 13 minutes long. It's getting kind of long. It kind of takes a while for videos to upload on YouTube. So I don't want to make it too long. More Virginia creeper. There might even be some Japanese knotweed. Actually, never mind. There's some 4-leaf Virginia creeper also growing in there. They can have 4 to 5 leaf. Whoa, that's red. I wonder why that's red like that. Probably because, I don't know, the cold or something. Yeah, it's pretty tall, this grass. Like it's almost up to like my knees or something like that. If I saw a snake, that would have been cool to go on video. Yeah, this really does need to get weed whacked. There's a bunch of, it's like a foot or two tall. This grass. I should probably come back here with my... Oh, there's just a baby bunny that just ran down in there. That's cool. That's a pretty big leaf of Virginia creeper. The Japanese knotweed's also growing in the trail. This trail. More Virginia creeper looks pretty dead though. Yeah, this is all just behind my house, really. I will upload stuff when I go to Maine. I'm pretty sure it's blackberries or something like that. I will show you around my grandparents. That is poison ivy. So my grandparents have a cabin in Maine. I am thinking about uploading mini biking in Maine and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. I have to get my GoPro mounted on my mini bike. Probably just gonna go down on this trail. Yeah, I did build a fort back here, but I built it with support beams that were rotten, and also these kids also destroyed it, so it's not really there. Plus we use the parts and stuff for it that we build it. Yeah, I spent like probably 3 hours on that over there. There was a swing there. It's clearly broken. Whoa, that's poison ivy. Gotta be careful. See? Poison ivy. Poison ivy. Almost just walked in that. There's a lot of poison ivy. You really have to watch your step. And there's even poison ivy vines. I don't know what these things are, but they're little shrubs. Probably ask my granddad, because he's a really smart scientist that knows a lot about plants. And that's why I know a lot about plants. Why I know probably about anything about plants. I think I may just might be a snake. I don't know, I just heard something moving. That was a snake. Yeah, this is all Virginia creeper, so it's fine. It's growing. Lots of it. I'm just making sure I didn't step in poison ivy. It's all growing back here. It's also growing on the side of my yard. I am taking this trail back to my house. Oh, look, there's dragonfly. I'm walking. Yeah, this is also part of my property back here. This is part of, well, I should really be saying my dad's property. That's all of our property. Until this trail is in our property. But all this is our property. There's also poison ivy really growing in here. You have to be careful. That's like almost in the middle of a trail. Yeah. It's like all our property, this little stretch of land. It's pretty big, if I'm being honest. Then there's this. Yeah, so on the last day of school, which is a half day on Friday, a baseball bat thrown at my knee. It's kind of hurting. It was an accident. I was playing baseball with my friends. It was a wooden bat. It was pretty heavy though. He threw it pretty hard at my knee. And yeah. Well, I can actually go and show you my bike. Up in my chicken coop, my ducks and chickens died. I used this because I didn't feel like putting it in all the way. Because it would have been a big mess. That's my mom's bike. That's my tire. You can clearly see. It's flat. Yeah, this is my bike. It's a Marlin. I would not get a Marlin. I do not like Marlins. I would get like a Trek or something like that. I would not get a Marlin. I do not like Marlins. They end up being like $1,000 bike. you buy it $600, then you spend $1,000 in like repairs for it and stuff, to put on good parts for it and stuff. Just not a good bike. I would not consider a Marlin. And this is my tomato plant. Might grow a tomato off of it. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna go. So, bye.